What happens when you take a 3-month break from Apex?
They're pushing hard.
Oh my god.
What?
Hello and thank you for clicking on today's video. We are going to go over what no Apex for 3 months does to you. Now, like we just saw, yes, gameplay is going to be affected, but it's more than just gameplay. Your knowledge on the game, the controller or your M&K is going to start feeling weird because your muscle memory is following, your knowledge of the meta and your enjoyment, just a whole range of things that you're not even going to think if you decide to take a break. Now, I decided to make this video for people who maybe is getting bored of Apex or is getting burnt out and just wants to know what they would expect if they take a 3-month break. And if any of that seems something to why you clicked on the video, you might want to stick around. All right, before we get into the video, I think it's important you guys know why I took a 3-month break and my background so you guys understand how it affects me taking a break and why I took a break. Everyone might have a different reason for taking a break. My reason, it kind of wasn't intentional, or some of it wasn't intentional. I decided to take a little bit off from Apex because I recently just left my team. I was overwhelmed with stress and life stuff happens. And then I kind of lost the place I was living at and was kind of like in and out of like places, basically homeless for like 3 months. So the 1-month break turned into a 3-month break, and now I'm finally stable. And I'm like, wow, I tried to hop back on Apex and I noticed a lot of things change. And it affected me a lot more than I think it was. So like when I said I was on the team, I was competing like every day, like 6 days a week for like 5+ hours every day. I was masters, I think like 6 or 7 times. So if it can affect me a lot, it can definitely affect anyone. So just keep that in mind before we go down this list. First off, we're gonna start off with mechanics. So obviously this is kind of obvious, your mechanics will suffer. I'm a controller player and I'm not a 4-4 sensitivity controller player. I'm more like a dead zone, like Jen Burton type settings controller player. And it was very hard to readjust back to like my muscle memory. It took me like 3 hours of continuous gameplay. So if you're a person who doesn't play every day and you're a person who doesn't like put constant hours in like a grinder and stuff like that, it may take you maybe weeks upon a month to get back to your like full mechanics and stuff like that. So just something you want to keep in mind before taking that break, or how long you want to extend that break from Apex. Next up is knowledge and meta. Now, knowledge and meta is going to change drastically. Apex is one of those games that are constantly being updated. It's not a game that gets like one update a year, like a slow game. It is a very populated game. So you're receiving updates every 2 to something weeks, whether it's collection event, new season, new rank split. Things are constantly going to be changing. I came back on this game and I found out the Spitfire is a light machine gun. Submachine guns have no barrel stabilizers. They have laser sights. The vault's back on the ground. The meta of characters have changed a lot too. Like Gibby, I barely see any Gibbies in around, especially in ranked. He used to be the top of the cream pot. Like, you're just gonna experience a whole new Apex than the one you left. Now, this is going to kind of get into the next topic, but depending on the Apex you return to, it might be way better than when you left the game off to, or you might like it a little bit less. So I saved this subject for the end of the video for people who really want to know if it's worth it or not to take a break. Enjoyment has been at an all-time high for me ever since I came back to Apex, because I'm experiencing what made me got into Apex in the first place. That's the noticing your improvement, whether that be in mechanics. That's learning new things, whether the gun meta or the legend meta or the map changes. And just the overall feel of being not knowing. And for me personally, learning a game and getting back into the groove of the game and seeing growth in my skills and stuff really makes me enjoy a game, especially as competitive as I am. So if you're a player like that, I really think taking a break might not be so bad. Now, I might not recommend a 3-month break. Probably just a month break is good enough. But any amount of break from Apex will definitely leave you with some type of enjoyment coming back. Even though there are some downsides, there are positives too. But with that being said, that's going to lead us into the end of our video. I just want to thank you if you made it this far, and if you're one of my subscribers. I know this is not normally one of the videos put out, and it's shorter than usual, but just got stable, just got in a better place, so a lot more daily uploads are going to come through. And if you enjoy the video, if you're new, leave a like, subscribe. I'll be doing a plethora of content, and if you want to see any type of videos, leave a comment down below. And with that being said, again, I hope you guys have a good day.
Bounce with it, just bounce with it. Everybody wanna come, I'm announcing it. I'm always gon' get it, I'm always gon' get it. Even if you sit back denouncing it. But I'm a good kid, I rock gold, I'm never gon' sleep with ya. I loved you, I've been wrong, but let me see the whole damn picture. But damn, I got it, super when he popped it. Fake ass ride when he copped it. Rode the snowmobile, so I know it's real, nobody's ever really